Hi and welcome guys. Today I have another special game I wanted to share with you. This one was played in 1991 in Netherlands between Nigel Short, who was playing with white pieces, and Jan Timman, who was playing with black pieces. Nigel Short learned to play chess at the age of 5 and already at the age of 10 he was considered a chess prodigy. He received his first significant media attention when he actually played simultaneous exhibition match with over 31 boards, and in this match he won all of his games, and his most notable victory there was against Victor Korchnoi, who was number 2 at the moment. As you all know, Victor Korchnoi is considered to be one of the best players that never won a World Chess Champion title, and from there he just continued to play an amazing chess. He also played the controversial World Chess Championships in 1993 in London. He lost to Kasparov there with the score 12.5 to 7.5 for Kasparov. What is so controversial about this World Chess Championships is that both Garry Kasparov and Nigel Short split from FIDE. This is the official governing body of chess, and they played a title match under the governing body of Professional Chess Association, which was a newly found association and lasted only until 1995. In response, FIDE stripped Kasparov of his chess title, and World Chess Championship match that was governed under FIDE was played between Anatoly Karpov and Jan Timman, who is playing this game as well. And Jan Timman is a Dutch super grandmaster. He was at his peak rating when this tournament was taking place. He was a candidate for the World Chess Championship match many times. He also played a World Chess Championship in 1993 and he lost against Anatoly Karpov. And he finished this tournament at the 6th place. Number 1 was Garry Kasparov, 2nd place was Nigel Short, and 3rd place was Vishwanathan Anand. Winner of the $5 giveaway will be announced during this video, so stay tuned and we will go to the game. So game started with e4, knight f6 for black, e5 and knight d5. This is Alechin's defense. Game continued with d4 and black replied d6. White played knight f3 and g6 for black with the idea to fianchetto this black squared bishop. Game continued with bishop c4, developing move, and now attacking this knight. Black replied with knight b6. Now this bishop is attacked and white plays bishop b3, obvious and logical move. Game continued with bishop g7 and queen e2 for white with the idea to support this pawn. Black played knight c6 and white castled. Black replied the same with the castle. h3 was played for white. Now white wants to prevent pin on g4, so the game continued with a5 for black and white replied the same, taking space as well. Game continued with d takes on e5, d takes on e5, and black replied with knight d4. Right now this queen is under attack. That is the reason why white took this knight. Queen takes on d4 and rook e1 was played for white with the idea to protect this pawn that is at the moment hanging. Black continued with e6 and white played knight d2, developing move with the idea of later knight f3. Game continued with knight d5. Right now black is taking space and he wants to remove the bishop pair of the white because he wants this trade to happen. And white played knight f3. Right now this queen is under attack and that is the reason why black played queen c5. White continued with queen e4 and black played queen b4. Right now he wants to trade his queens. His idea is to enter the endgame. Nigel Short refused to trade the queens and he played bishop c4. Black played knight b6. Right now this bishop is hanging and white plays b3 with the idea to protect this bishop. Black wants to take this bishop because he doesn't want white to have his bishop pair, and he plays knight takes on c4, b takes on c4 and rook e8, developing move, taking the file with his rook. Game continued with rook d1 for white and black played queen c5. Queen c5 with simple idea to put the queen on a better space and right now to put pressure on this pawn. In this position white played queen h4 with the idea to take even better square with his queen, and now looks like this pawn is undefended. Black played b6 with the idea to fianchetto this white squared bishop. Taking this pawn on e5 was not a good idea and I will now show you why. This pawn is actually a poisoned one, so after queen h4, if black played bishop takes on e5, then the game continues with bishop a3, and right now you have to remove your queen and this bishop will be undefended. So if black plays queen b6, you simply take their piece and you're a piece up. So this wasn't a good idea and that is the reason why b6 was played. And game continued with bishop e3. Right now white develops his bishop and he attacks black queen, and black plays queen c6, and game continued with bishop h6. Right now black doesn't want to trade his bishops because it's dangerous for queen to be on this square here, and he plays bishop h8. White continues with rook d8. Right now it is not a good idea to take this rook because it will be a checkmate. So black continued with bishop b7. Right now connecting these two rooks and attacking this rook as well. White continued with rook a to d1. Again, taking this rook is not a good idea because this king is trapped, and that is the reason why black played bishop g7. At this moment he wants to trade his bishops. Right now white finds the best move, and that is rook a to d7 with the idea of taking the 7th file and putting pressure on this here square. The game continued with rook f8. Black wants to reinforce this pawn, and white took this bishop. Bishop takes on g7, king takes on g7, and now white played rook 1 on d4, and black played rook a to e8. You still cannot trade the rooks on this here square because it is attacked 3 times by the queen, by the rook, and by this rook. White continues with queen f6 check, king goes on g8, so game continued with h4 and h5 for black. Black doesn't want to allow any advancement of the white pawns, and now white finds a truly amazing idea with his move king h2. His idea is simple. Because he cannot put more pieces in the attack, the king is the only piece left, and he can move slowly but surely closer to the black king and help checkmating the black king. However, black had a drawing move, which was bishop c8. If bishop c8 was played in the position, then the game would continue with rook e7, rook takes on e7, queen takes on e7, bishop b7, queen f6, bishop a8, king g3, and queen c5 was played for the black. At this moment white cannot continue his idea because this rook is hanging, and black will simply take this and then take this rook. So this was a drawing option for black. This wasn't played in the game. In the game rook c8 was played. Game continued with king g3, and now black played rook c on e8 with the idea to open this space and finally attack this rook, but now it's too little too late because white has king f4 and he's getting closer to this goal. Black played bishop c8, but after king g5, black resigned because there is nothing he can do and stop a checkmate. For example, if black king decides to go on h7, then the game continues with queen takes on g6 check. Right now you cannot take this queen because this pawn is pinned by this rook. King is forced to go on h8, then the game continues with queen h6 check, king g8, and right now you have an amazing king f6 move, and black cannot do anything to stop a checkmate. He can only sacrifice his queen, but after g takes on f7 and bishop takes on d7, you play queen g7 and it's a checkmate. So truly amazing game, unique one, and I really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. This was all for today's video. If you liked the video, please leave a comment, like and subscribe, as this helps me grow my channel. As you all know, I want to grow my channel and I want to make this a primary source of my income. And I will now show you the winner of the giveaway. And the winner of the giveaway and $5 is username Psycut with the comment, "What a beautiful game white played. All white pieces were working together, but for black he didn't have the chance to use the other rook." Thank you so much for your comment, Psycut, and please contact me from the email in the description of this video. Thank you so much for all of your support. I truly appreciate it, and we will see each other in the next game. Bye bye.